Alright gang, welcome back once again. This time is going to be between the Praetorian Legion and the Monitors. Of course, Season 7 MRBC style drop. Now it's going to be Caustic Valley. It's going to be a skirmish, 4 lights, 4 mediums. ECMs aren't required, but they're probably going to have them. No clan streaks allowed, no strikes. This is the first of 5. Let's get in there and see how it goes. There come the dropships. And we are on. Looks like we're overlooking Team 2. That's going to be the Monitors. Let's go find those blue arrows and see how the Praetorian Legion is sizing up. Alright, they're taking up to the ridgeline, gathering together once again. This is reconnaissance. 4 lights, 4 mediums. Monitors are gathering up quick, but could get spotted relatively easy. Coming around. Eyes are on. First shots are fired. Both sides grouping up. There come the rest of the Monitors. And scout in for the right side. Oh! Monitors out front. That's JD Toker. So those shots didn't do much, but now they're taking some fires. Ooh, Soulstorm is dead. Tried to come around on the flank as Locust got cut apart. It's not an auspicious start. What the heck? There we go, back into the fight. Had a computer glitch there for a sec. Now we're back in it. Looks like we didn't miss too much. Well, actually a couple of Praetorian Legionnaires went down. Monitors just lost another. And we missed how the Grand Melee came together. That's like, no. PGI, this is really annoying. For some reason, it keeps yanking me down into the cockpits. I'm literally not hitting a thing. Alright, where are we at? 3 Monitors down, 3 Praetorians down. It's a nice little mixed melee. No, not again. I'm just going to be good on that. Bloody heck. One Praetorian down, left. Nope. That is just annoying as snot. PGI, fix your crap. Alright, team stats. Ooh. JD Toker took 4 of the kills there. Definitely led in the damage. Alright. Let's go meet up for the next one. Alright, the system's being funky. I'm not sure what's up with PGI's programming. Had a few issues since last Tuesday's update, but second round is coming up. Should be Recon Enforced, Crimson Straits. Going to a skirmish, 2 light, 4 medium, 2 heavy. Once again though, no strikes allowed, but they can bring clan streaks from this point on. Alright, here we go, over top the Monitors. Did not know one mech would start out on the island. That's kind of cool. Let's swing over, check the Praetorian Legion. They of course start a lot closer. Hopefully we won't have any issues with popping in and out of cockpits this time, PGI. Oh, the music disappeared. Why do I have this feeling we're going to get another glitch? See if the Monitors can bring it in together. Before Praetorians can press them. Looks like Praetorians will be going for a saddle push, or at least doing some recon on it. Kanan's coming up the other side. He's in his wolfhound, but he's been spotted. The Praetorians are definitely clustering up, ready for either to receive or to make a good strong push. Monitors are still bringing it in, getting a couple mechs in position. Praetorians push now. They might catch them dispersed. And here they come. Guns are on. Praetorians are focused in. They're clustered together, but monitors have good open fields of fire as they come through. Looks like a UAV up. Too bad it doesn't give me identifiers on them. 3 UAVs up. Fight's on. 1 Praetorian Legionnaire is already down. Dang it, PGI. Oh, we know what's going to be going on this match. Alright. Bullet over with monitors is down as well. Fight's going good. Feed with Praetorian is low. Oh, dang it. That is going to be an annoying thing to this match. As you can see, I'm literally sitting here watching the match. Alright, 2 Praetorian Legionnaires are down, but so are 2 monitors now. This one's going a lot more even. It's gravity.
Level critical.
Spastic controls. Alright, we got 5 Praetorian Legionnaires now.
Target. Left flag.
Alright. 6 Praetorian Legionnaires are down. 2 monitors are down. No. No. And that's the match. God dang bless PGI and little issues. Alright, gang. Let's check those team stats. Once again, JD Toker led on the monitor side. Both damage kills and match score. Looking good. Let's go get prepped for the next match. Alright, gang, next match is titled Commander Assassination. It's going to be out in the Canyon Network, as you can see. It's a conquest, 3 mediums, 4 heavy, 1 assault. Assault must be a victor. No strikes allowed, but streaks are. Let's get in and have some fun. There we go, gang. Match is on. Starting over top the monitors once again. Let's see whether or not they group up or split off in different directions. Look like the movement's good this time. We had to restart this entire match. Everybody got froze up. The whole system's been a bit glitchy tonight. But at least previously it was only affecting me. Okay, Praetorian Legion staying in the low ground, taking the opposite route that the monitors took in BWC's match against them on this map. They're going to gather up right over here. Let's go check on the monitors. Looks like they're keeping a mech high, eyes open. Or just trying to take a shortcut. They're getting a little spread out where the Praetorians are gathering up. But with their rotation, it's going to be a while for anybody links up. Ordale's back here though. It looks like he's watching their rear, keeping eyes open back across there, while the others move around to grab that resource point. That'll give their position away, but once that happens, how will the monitors respond? Looks like they're going around the resource point, not even stepping on it. Nope, there they got it. Stepped on Kappa, that gives their location away. Looks like monitors are going to ignore it and just grab a resource point of their own. As Praetorians keep coming, rotating around the side. Now Epsilon is going to the monitors. Staying low, keeping eyes open, but use the terrain to keep covered. Monitors have got some guys on higher ground trying to get some eyes on. Will they keep rotating or head across the middle? And how long do the systems start screwing up and throwing me between cockpits again? Probably as soon as the fighting starts. I'll edit forward as appropriate. Yeah, monitors are coming across the middle, getting scouts up, heading towards the Twin Peaks. Praetorian Legion staying low, but Mardale could have had eyes there. Nah, too much terrain. They're going to take that point back for the monitors, though. Yep, taking Sigma. That's going to put them in the resource lead. Monitors are taking Theta. Gathering cluster, grabbing the plateau there behind the Twin Peaks. Praetorians are staying low and grouped behind the hills. All 5 points are now in possession, but Praetorians are in the lead for resource points. Both teams are nicely moving and maneuvering to not wind up in direct conflict. As monitors are moving away from the Praetorians as they're circling around. Monitors are taking Gamma, but Praetorians are taking Epsilon. Oh, looks like Kappa's changing hands too. Nice. Will be a little boring though if all we get is a maneuver match. It has flip-flopped. Alright. Praetorian Legion's heading back the way they came. So are the monitors. Monitors are taking some higher ground though, trying to get eyes on. Here comes Tiberius Dax to rejoin the group. So he's going to have to come up and through to get with them. Praetorians have formed back up in the low ground. Looks like Mordale's trying to get some eyes on. Get a recon spot with some elevation where you can see. We've now been 5 minutes of maneuvering against each other, gathering resources. Looks like shots fired. Here they come. So anytime should be heavy fire exchanges, and I should be randomly being yanked around between cockpits once again. This is going to be a point-blank knife fight as it erupts. There we go. Alright, where are the fires going? Perm's taking a bunch of hits over with the Praetorian Legion. Not a lot of damage going back and forth. All minor picks and tickles except... Oh, looks like Praeth. Looks like a couple of Praetorian Legions are taking the brunt of the damage. Mars will put you back in. That is a point-blank exchange. That's going to be a nasty meat grinder turning quick. At least it's keeping me out of the cockpits. There we go. Oh, who is down? That's Perm is down already. Praetorian Legionnaire hitting the ground. Come on. Ah, dang it. Here we go again. Alright, who do we miss going down? Arclight. Seems like every time somebody goes down, it yanks me into another cockpit. There's gotta be some way to turn that off or fix that. Doctor just grabbed me in. Okay, who just went down? Praetorian Legion, and we lost a monitor.
Level.
Who's that keeping their distance? Mordale staying back, doing some long-range fires. We are 2 down on each side so far.
Target acquired.
That was a 3rd down for the Praetorian Legion. This is another mech. Yep, 2 more Praetorian Legionnaires down. Yeah, it seems like every time somebody goes down, it yanks me in because the Praetorians have lost 5. 6.
Artillery strike online. Center torso critical. Warning incoming.
Bloody.
Level critical.
Okay, PGI, this is just getting stupid.
Warning incoming.
Is that Mordale? Yep, Mordale holding out on the distance. Last man standing. The monitors have only lost 2. And that's the match. That's 3-zip for the monitors. Alright, gang. Let's see those final stats, and then we'll head over and prep for the next match. Toker definitely led on the damage done in match score. Kane just led on the kills. Alright, let's go get prepped. Alright, gang, label to this one is Flank Engagement. It's going to be Polar Highlands. It's another conquest, and it's 2 of each. 2 light, 2 medium, 2 heavy, and 2 assault. Strikes are finally allowed. Let's go see how nasty it gets. There comes the Praetorian Legionnaires. Let's get in on top. Alright, what will be the team's plans on Polar Highlands? There's so much room to maneuver, but also so many long-range open lanes of fire. Alright, Praetorian Legionnaires are going in a clockwise rotation. Let's go check on the monitors. Looks like 7 going clockwise, 1 going counterclockwise. Looking for the opposition. Who's taking the bullet? Solstrom and Locust. So Locust PB. Alright, 2 points each being captured. Obviously, I was adding forward as necessary to skip some of the long, drawn-out portions. Now, both know about where each other should be at, or at least one of each other, a couple of each other's, or at least a couple of each other's lights grabbing points. They is the last one open. Will they go for it, or will they worry about maneuvering on each other? Couple of lights out front. Keeping eyes open, looking around. Solstrom's coming up and over. Will he get spotted, and will a massive salvo cut him down? Or will he get out? Oh, he spotted him coming in, and he is bugging out. No, he's coming back up. They've got eyes on him. Full team coming in a push, trying to cut off the individual. There he goes, on the run. Will he keep? Looks like he's going to keep going this time. It's good. Firestarter and Arctic Cheetah both chasing after, but he's got a UAV up. Up, they got eyes on it though and trying to take it down, but they've been spotted. The rest of the monitors look to be cutting across, coming on the middle. Oh, he is out and gone. Yeah, just disengage, let that go, guys. Let's go check with the rest of the monitors. Looks like they're going to ignore it, push it low and steady, staying down in what low ground there is. Head over to grab another point. You know, from up here like this, you can really see the nice little details of the wind whipping up the snow coming across the plains. It's nice. Kappa and Gamma both changing hands. Praetorian Legion's got 2. Monitors going to take 3. Oh, here we go. Both headed into the middle. Alright, fires ought to start real soon. Yep, there's the first shots fired. Alright, first mech down means it's probably going to make me start cockpit hopping again. I can hope not, but let's face it. There's a new glitch in town. Monitors might be cut out in the open. Praetorians will have a little bit of cover in those ravines. Praetorians aren't really pressing it, taking advantage. Monitors are grouped up well. Praetorians light might be trying for a... Nope, I thought they were going to go for a flank, try and get around an end run. Looks like Monitors have a good gun line set up over there. There's not cover, though. Might enable the Praetorians to keep moving. The resource point is being taken by Soulstrom. Should have figured that's who it was. Trying to put the UAV down. Spotting the UAV was up. Now we're below 84%. Nope, there's 180. Night Fox 18 and the Praetorians has dropped under 80%. Got over here. Kanan trying to come around the end. Let's get back up in the air. Might run into a bit too much resistance though. Damage is starting to mount. And we've got the first artillery strikes coming in. Have to back up to get everybody in. It's a good mobile fight over some open long terrains. There comes an airstrike. Right down the center. And somebody just went down. Who was it? Night Fox 18 over with the Praetorian Legion. First one down. Okay, next one down. I'll be hopping cockpits again. That is really annoying. Yep. They went arc light with the monitors. And Mordale over with Praetorians went down as well. Close enough together, it didn't double and yank me around cockpits though. That was nice. Much closer fight. Staying nasty and dirty. 3 down with the monitors, 2 on the Praetorians. No, that was...
Artillery
Dang it. Only 2 monitors down. Praetorians are finished. It was a resource win for the monitors. Well, that went different. Let's see how did it go. JD Toker went down, but did lead for the damage and match score on the monitor side, and for Praetorians was definitely Dark Spark 3 in, leading for the damage and score for their team. Let's go prep for the next match. Alright, gang, that was a quick prep. We're going in. Last match is Center of Battle Engagement, Mining Collective Conquest. All bets are off. Strikes or whatever you want to bring. It's all on the table. It's 4-zip for the monitors. Let's see if the Praetorians can steal this last one. Alright, starting out over top the monitors again. Praetorians are down there. Let's go get to it. Praetorians look to be getting a little bit of a slow start. Monitors are moving out. They got a scout hanging up the middle. It's Cannon in his fire starter. Rest are linking up over on the far line. We know which way they're going to push. Cannon's grabbing some high ground. So are a couple of Praetorians, though. Where are the rest? Okay, Praetorians are going to swing more towards the center. This could turn out quite interesting. Right, let's swing on around. 2 light Praetorians up on high, keeping eyes for the rest as they come across. And the fighting started. Shots are fired. Yeah, light damage though. No, Kane didn't take all that much, lost 1% off his mech. The rest are forming up though. Trying up to get in the position. They should be getting eyes on Thyra there before long. Now they just move on past each other, or are we gonna get moving into engage? Here we go. Oh, Kanan came on up for some direct engagement. Let's face off with 2 there. Definitely took some good exchanges. Nobody critically damaged in any way, though. Alright, Praetorian Legion's taking the center high hill. UAVs are up, so things can definitely be seen by both teams. Ooh, that is some withering firing trying to get across. Come on, man, move it! That Archer Cheetah can move. Get it out of there. Mars might be worried about walking into a gun line like they did against BWC. As you can see, Praetorian Legion is just not forming up for that kind of a hit. Keeping them wide spread out so they can cluster fires on anybody coming up through the middle. And keeping an Atlas DC up there. He's probably got ECM to help with some coverage. They actually got 2 of them. Focused forward, so that'll be some good ECM coverage. UAVs are going up and getting shot down. Monitors saw where they're at. Pulling back, and Praetorians are pushing out to come after them. Here goes the fight. Alright, how long till I wind up in a cockpit? That's a nasty central kill box. Who is firing from back behind? Kanan is fire starter. It was off my screen. Did not see that. Oh, Night Fox 18 is down for the Praetorians. Lots of damage back and forth, though. There are a bunch of mechs that can go down quick. There went Mordale, once again for the Praetorians. And Gothic Bash is dead with his king crab over on the monitor side. And I'm in a cockpit again. Dang it! Let's get up out of there. Nope. Well, at least I made it for a few seconds before it started grabbing me. Alright, where are we at? How's it looking? It's 4-2. Monitor's definitely taking the lead.
Ultra auto. Artillery strike online.
Can't even keep track with it going like this. And keeps wanting to throw me off in odd directions too.
Heat level.
Alright. 2 Praetorian Legionnaires left. 3 monitors are down. Looks like it's going to be a 5-zip run for the monitors. Now it's just randomly grabbing me. That's annoying. And that is the match. 3 monitors lost, 8 Praetorians shot down. This was not decided by resources. Alright, how did the team stats go? JD Toker definitely led it once again for the monitors, and on the Praetorian side, looks like it was Vive that led on their side for the damage. Alright gang, that's a 5-zip for the monitors. Good tough fights though, some good maneuvering there. Take care, leave your thoughts, comments, observations, and suggestions for me and the teams down below. And we'll catch you later. To the next match, I'm out from here. Bye.